I am disappointed. I could even go a step further and say I'm angry. But angry doesn't really amount to what language I and a lot of others are feeling inside. In Arabic, we would say ma'asib, which is a direct translation to angry. Then there's qahr. The dictionary says its English equivalent is anger as well, but it isn't. In the words of Khadija Dajjani, it is when you take anger, place it on a low fire, add injustice, oppression, racism, dehumanization to it, and leave it to cook slowly for a century, and then try to say it, but no one hears you. So it sits in your heart, and it settles in your cells, and it becomes your genetic imprint, and then moves through generations. I am constantly reminded the importance of language, and this week the Western world has lost it and has chosen its own narrative again. I wanted to hold space at the beginning here because truthfully, with all exhausted options I have taken to continue amplifying the voices in Palestine, it still feels like it will never be enough. It feels like we are the crazy ones, and everyone else cannot feel it. When one part of the Arab world hurts, the rest follows. You feel it in your bones. I hope you continue to talk about it, because that's how we keep the history alive. Okay, so I'm here in the city, actually kind of like a neighborhood distant from the city, but I parked my car, I found parking, and now I'm just gonna go walk around and see what they have at the stores, and then I'm gonna go to a cafe. It's really pretty, the sun is coming out, and then I kind of tried to show the outfit, it just wasn't, let me try again. So immediately, right when I got in there, this jacket was right at the front. And I didn't know if it was like unisex, men's, women's, I don't know. It just really spoke to me. And I told them, I was like, I need to try this. And I was banking on it not really fitting because I thought the shoulders were going to be too tight. Here's some photos of the fitting room. The fitting room was beautiful. This whole place was just, it's not just mainly clothes, but it's a bunch of other antique stuff. And it was just something about it that just screamed like I was in Paris or I was in New York, and you find like a little hole in the wall that just was, I don't know, just it felt lively and beautiful. So I found this jacket, and what I was wearing that day was a button down with a tie, and I think that's how I'm gonna wear it because it has like a better effect. Here's also another photo of me with it in a tie. Do you see the vision? Because I feel like that's kind of what I would wear it as. But like, it's honestly it's so nice, and it doesn't feel super heavy, and that's kind of like, I don't want it to be really bottom heavy. It's just like a light jacket that kind of does the job. I might wear this out today, go change my mood again, and maybe take some photos. I really don't know. It just feels like, it feels really odd to be progressing in like your future or your career, and I don't know, it just doesn't feel important. I mean, it's important but it just doesn't. I don't know, it's... So, I've been trying to go to the gym more often because I kind of fell off. Like September, I had a muscle injury, and it wasn't a busy month. I just think I was just not doing good, and especially after what happened in August. So I think I really wasn't focusing on myself, and so this month I switched gyms to somewhere closer so I could actually have the accessibility to go more often. And I've been actually being consistent and going a couple times, and I signed up with this gym. And with what's going on in the world, I've been turning to it for just more strength and clarity. So yeah, I've been doing that more. I've been focusing on cardio. I'm not doing a lot of muscle much anymore. Like I'm putting more like a 70-30, so 70% cardio, 30% on weights, instead of vice versa, because it was the 10 minutes on the treadmill were just not working. I needed to do more cardio, so now I'm spending a larger chunk, which could get boring. Like I'll like yesterday I'd gone to the gym and I was on the treadmill and I was like, I'm so bored. It was like 20 minutes in. I was like, how many Beyonce songs can I like listen to? I had dinner with my friends yesterday that I hadn't seen since the Beyonce concert, which was like over a month. What day is it today? The 24th? It's been over a month. Like time flew by. Oh my gosh. And this month has honestly been just stuck in this constant cycle of anger and just, I don't know, it's just very unsettling. It's very unsettling. I know this is something that's been, the Middle East has never had some stability because of external factors, and sometimes also within itself. Like I'm not gonna lie, like politics in the Middle East, the government and the leaders, they're just not the best. It is not justification to be doing this shit to innocent people. It's just does not sit right, and I don't know how people are still. Oh my god. There was a post that I just saw, and this one girl was like, why do you expect them to care about Palestinian kids? Like they don't even care about our American kids, in schools. And wow, does that ring true? Like where have we gone? Where have we gone? That this is just okay to happen. You have to be on a different level of disassociated. And this, I don't think with us as individuals and people, we can feel for people's struggles. Now, I would say Arab people have that shared struggle, so they can relate to it more, and they feel for it more. They're able to kind of visualize it, which is why I think people that have fallen off and kind of aren't talking about it, the voices that are amplifying I see are still people from the Middle East. And also still a lot of people in the States that do really care about human rights. They know in their heart of hearts that it's wrong. They are still talking about it. But it's just so, I don't really know. I really don't know. I do know, but I don't know that. What the hell? Like why? It's trying so hard to wrap my head around the fact that like humanity is wavering. That if in this case, not no one, but a certain set of people that have a lot of power are so blind to it and don't care, who's to say for like the possibilities are endless for them. Their possibilities are endless. If they do not care for this is like, to me, it is too high up and on the scale of just atrocity and just like, wow, you have to have absolutely no soul, no heart at all. A certain level of hatred. There is a hatred for, if you have a hatred for somebody that is not on your belief level, who cares if it's religion? I don't give a fuck. Like in that case, I'd just probably like say like something with my words or something that is not, it wouldn't get to a level of violence like what's happening right now. It would not. This is a whole different level of fucked up in the head. I'm angry because, not because of like the reaction, I'm just angry because people can't, like these people can. They just are able to go into land like this, and they're able to do what they do, and they're able to like completely eradicate people and kill them and remove them their homes and just absolutely obliterate their lifestyle, dehumanize them to a point that's so beyond, like so below, and they just can't. I think that's where the anger is. So I can't just be on here making a video being like, look what kind of jacket I got, look at me in the fall, look at this stuff is very superficial, very light. Like, I do this stuff for the art. I love making videos and I love taking photos because this is just something that I'm passionate about. But what supersedes all of that, this is real life. Like, this is real life stuff. So it just feels very silly of me to not preface it and just continue life. Like, I see a lot of people that are just continuing life and they don't, it's like nothing happened. It's like nothing happened. And I've wondered to myself selfishly this week of just like, can I do that? And I know I can, because there's a privilege of being in the place that I am. But in my heart of hearts, it's not one thing that I could actually live with myself. Like, it would literally eat me alive to be disregarding humanity. You know what I mean? So you might hear the rain, but it's so there wasn't sun today. It's getting dark and it's like blue hour, but this is like my favorite time. And typically when it's like super rainy, I wouldn't go out and do something, but for some reason, I really want to walk around. So I'm gonna go to a small town by the water, and there's just like, everything's probably gonna be closed by the time I'm there, but it's fine. I'm just gonna see if it's like a cool vibe and then head over and grab some coffee. I need to get food first and gas. I think I'm gonna do that first, but I'm also banking on hopefully finding something to eat there. So we'll see.